Hi Fiends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 36, which is a meta level for me because I'm in the Frozen Hills tour. So let's jump in and see what we have to do. Snowy Steps. Goals are to defeat 8 slugs and to open 1 crate. I have to train myself to pay attention to the slugs because oftentimes they're affiliated with a certain color. They're green, so Temper is the one who's going to help me. If indeed I choose him, and I think I will because he creates bombs, which is awesome. I could choose Jean, but he doesn't have as much power and he doesn't have the same special technique. So I like to keep things the way they are. I'm not going to upgrade right now unless I lose. I'm just going to kind of leave it alone for a bit until I get maybe a color here that is affiliated with a mission, like having to collect, 50 purple mushrooms or something like that. Then I might choose to look at Brittle. That's how I'm choosing to do it, but you can choose to upgrade every single time because the more you upgrade, the more quickly you can get the level solved, and the more quickly you get the level solved, the greater your rewards usually are. Although I'm just going for medals at this point in time, so I'm not as concerned. I've got a lot of barriers, some unbreakable, some dissolvable if I tap next to them. I've got a diamond on the board, which adds to my coffers, so I want to do that. And I've got this crate, which I need to get. But I'm going to focus right now on this guy here. And if I do all of this, I get 12,000 points. It's going to take care of him and maybe someone else. There we go. And now, very visibly, I can see that the next guy I need to get is purple. So even though I can take out a lot of purple here, I'm going to forestall doing that. I am going to instead try to open up some of these things that are barriers. If I take out the red, it removes a barrier, but it doesn't quite get rid of that slug. If I take out this green, I get rid of the slug and I break down a bit of barrier here. Now I've got purple and I've got a green bomb. So I'm going to try to make the most of the purple. I could do this, which is not bad, but I believe I can connect a lot more if I do this, and it's still taking out some of those barriers that exist. So that guy's going to be gone completely. Black is the next one, so he's just kind of normal. Now, I don't see who's next, but maybe there's a red way up there. I think there's a red way up there. It may be purple. It's hard to tell. No, I think it's purple. But look at this. I have got problems on this board. I have got barriers that are not dissolving. I'm going to take out this red in order to try to set things up that I can get rid of. Okay, so if I do this, it takes out some of that snow. But of course I can't do it with just 2, and I don't want to move it down here, so I'm going to grab this leaf first and then do this. It completely destroys that slug and it opens things up for me. And now I've got my purple as I thought it was. I could do these 4, and that's not bad, but it doesn't hit any of those movable barriers. I could do these 4, again, with the same problem. So I'm not going to take purple. I'm going to remove barriers. I've got to get things going. And remember that Temper is good for giving us some bombs, so maybe we can actually have a bomb that strikes over to here. Alright, so I got a lot of removable barriers gone, but I still have problems on this board. I think now might be a good time to take out some purple. But I'm going to choose the purple over here because I think it'll kind of open up this portion of the board a bit more easily for me. Now I've got a converter so I can get a lot of purple if I need it, but I don't. Let's see about this. This takes out the slug and it gets rid of that snow. So I'm making progress here. Now I've got a black slug and it looks like maybe there's going to be a green one waiting for me. What if I try to take out all this red? It would put a lot of that blue together. I still have quite a few moves left. Yeah, so now all of the blue is together. And blue can make bombs for me. I can't reach over to get to the snow. I don't have that green together. And look at that. That's a double drop there. So that counts for a little bit extra. And that gets rid of that slug. And nope, there was not a green. That was just part of a tree. So it looks like just regular slugs from here on out. I can get to the purple that gets to this. Or I could even really get to the purple that gets to that. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to make it a circular pattern. And there we go. That should get rid of that slug and maybe even the next one close to it. All right, and now I've got a lot of green that I can use. So I don't think I can get to all of these little bits and pieces here, but I'm getting to some that is going to take out some of these barriers. There we go. Nice. So now I have access to this. Now I can do wonderful things like this, which hits here. I don't have any more slugs to get, but it hits that box. Or I could do this. I'm going to go with this one first, like that, because it also hits the diamond. And then I can use the bomb in a different way. I'm not worrying about trying to gather everything up this time. I'm just focusing on how to get to here because I don't need huge numbers of points. I get my win. I get special rewards for all the specials I had left on the board, plus all of the other turns that I get. There we go. Lots of medals on this one. Not a lot of meteor mites, but I collect meteor mites and other things as I work through my special event. So if you have a special event and you're not collecting meteor mites right away, don't worry. All right, so I have 3 keys. Let's go check and see what we can find here. Oh, look at that. We got a buddy. Gordon. He's red, so now we have 2 red. His species is scorpion. His attack is 200. He has a horizontal bomb. Congratulations, Gordon joined your team. Born with a warrior's heart, but stuck in the shadow of his formidable father, Gordon is carving out his own legend in the war against the slugs. So wonderful. One-time offer, evolve Gordon to level 5 by using 30 gold. Well, I don't even have 30 gold, and I'm not going to buy anything, so nope. But it's fun to get those offers. I would just rather do it kind of manually. There we go. So we got a lot of meteor mites. We can move on to the next level. So that is this one. Oh, here's Gordon's special welcome offer. We've got about 9 minutes to choose it before it expires. But again, I'm not going to spend any money. But if you do like to spend money, wait until you get some special offers. You get some even up to 90%. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Bye-bye.